What if the most powerful force in your life, your own mind, could become your greatest enemy? What if the constant need for stimulation, the restless search for a new thought, was secretly draining your peace and happiness? Most people chase success, thinking it will quiet their inner world, but they don't realize that an idle mind is a demanding, hungry ghost that will eventually consume its owner. This video holds an ancient story that reveals the simple yet profound secret to taming this ghost. Watch till the end to discover the one thing that will keep your mind at peace forever. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a mystic who had captured a powerful ghost and sealed it inside a glass bottle. He decided to sell it at the city market. Sitting quietly in a corner, he began calling out to the crowd, "Buy this ghost, a powerful ghost for sale." People laughed and moved on, but soon a wealthy merchant whose business spread across many countries stopped. Curious, the rich man asked what he was selling. The mystic smiled and replied, "It is a ghost, but it is not an ordinary one. It can do anything you ask for, no matter how difficult the task. It works fast without rest and never gets tired." The price was only 500 coins. Surprised, the rich man asked why such a powerful thing was so cheap. The mystic leaned closer and whispered, "This ghost indeed has great power, but there is one big problem. If it has no work to do, it becomes hungry, and then it runs to eat its master." The rich man thought for a while. "I have countless businesses and endless work. This ghost won't get a moment to rest. It will work for me forever." Confident, he handed over the money and took the bottle home. As soon as he opened it, a smoky figure emerged and roared, "Work, work, give me work or I will eat you." The rich man immediately gave the ghost a long list of tasks, which it completed and returned shouting for more within 10 minutes. The rich man was delighted, thinking, "This ghost is a blessing. Now I can rest and all my work will be done in no time." Confident, he handed over the money and took the bottle home. As soon as he opened it, a smoky figure emerged and roared, "Work, work, give me work or I will eat you." The rich man immediately gave the ghost a long list of tasks, which it completed and returned shouting for more within 10 minutes. The rich man was delighted, thinking, "This ghost is a blessing. Now I can rest and all my work will be done in no time." But a few days later, his joy turned into fear. The ghost had completed literally everything. There was nothing left to do. Yet the ghost stood before him, shouting, "Work, work, give me work or I will eat you." Now the rich man could not sleep, could not eat, and could not rest. Even at night, he had to stay awake to give the ghost some minor task to keep it busy. Days turned into nights, filled with sleepless fear, and his health began to weaken. His most powerful asset had become his deadliest burden. One day, a wise monk came to that town. Hearing of his wisdom, the rich man rushed to meet him and told him everything about the ghost, his sleepless nights, and his fear of being eaten alive. The monk listened quietly, then laughed gently and said, "Your problem has a very simple solution." The monk's advice was this: ask the ghost to bring a long bamboo ladder and keep it in your backyard. Whenever you have work, just tell him to do it. And when you have no work, order him to climb up and down that ladder continuously and keep counting every step. He will stay busy and never trouble you again. The rich man followed the advice, and from that day onward, his work was done and the ghost remained forever busy with the ladder, allowing the rich man to finally sleep peacefully. This is the story of our life. The ghost is not just a spirit, it is a profound reflection of our own mind. When our mind is occupied with work, when it is learning, creating, or doing something useful, it remains calm, focused, and steady. But the moment it becomes idle, when it has nothing meaningful to do, it starts wandering here and there, and that's when all the trouble begins. An empty mind becomes a playground for countless negative thoughts, fear, doubt, comparison, anger, and regret. The mind starts worrying about the future and dwelling on the past, creating problems that don't even exist. This is why it is said, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. The same powerful mind that can build our life can begin to destroy our inner peace. The bamboo ladder in this story represents one of the most powerful ancient techniques, our breath. Just as the monk advised the rich man to keep the ghost busy climbing up and down the ladder, we too must keep our mind anchored to our breath when it has nothing to do. Here are 3 ways to apply this lesson to modern life, transforming your ghostly idle mind into a tool for peace and progress. Stop doom scrolling on social media. The endless scrolling feeds the ghost of your mind with constant, meaningless tasks, consumption of information. It keeps the mind busy but provides no progress, leaving it even more restless. Instead, when you find yourself idle, open a learning app, read 1 page of a book, or engage in a focused task that builds a skill, no matter how small. This is useful work that provides direction, not distraction. Use your breath as the emergency ladder. When you are free or idle and your mind starts running wild with stress about work deadlines or past mistakes, use the breath technique. This is the easiest form of meditation in the world, yet the most powerful one. Simply watch your breath gently. Watch it as you inhale and exhale. This simple awareness brings peace, acting as the bamboo ladder that keeps the demanding mind busy with the neutral, present moment task. Replace comparison with creation. The mind's idle state loves to compare your life to others, their money, their success, their looks. This is the ghost eating your inner peace. You must replace the destructive comparison task with a creation task. Create a piece of writing, plan a project, or simply clean a small space. Creation gives your mind a purpose, transforming it from a destructive force into a source of progress. Always remember, the secret of peace is not in stopping your mind, but in guiding it. Keep it busy in useful work or keep it focused on your breath. A focused mind is divine. A busy mind is peaceful. But an idle mind is a ghost that can destroy your inner world. Do not allow the ghost of mental indulgence into your life, because once you let it in, it will quietly take over before you even notice. Guard your attention. If this message resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share this story with someone you know who is constantly struggling with an overthinking mind. And to hear more such meaningful stories that transform the way you think, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until then, stay blessed and take care.